Babariga. Those who are wearing Babariga, flowing Babariga, driving cars, those ones are not hungry. So they are telling us that protest is haram. Zanga is haram. No, it is Adin. Adin means it is not haram. It is God approve of it. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam also protested many times against the rule of the land before he decided to just kill all of them and take over the land, since they don't go listen. I'm just saying. So even in Islam, Zanga is Adeni. It's not haram. Anybody tell us not to protest, not to do Zanga. With Zanga there. Yeah. That is from northern Nigeria. And then you have these ones who said they are from Abuja, indigenous people. They are spraying this money everywhere. Everybody just to say, we don't want to be part of the protest. This was say we don't want to. We say, when did you even declare say you won't be part before? Then you can't come and say we are not part of it now. Who the hell invited you as a group? If hunger grab you, you go leave your association, go on the streets. Not like this one, so. This is what we talk, say everybody go back to the states. Abuja indigenous people. Yoruba woman, they claim Abuja indigenous.
I understand why the youth stakeholders of various groups in FCT have gathered today to say clearly and issue out a statement that they are distancing themselves from the planned nationwide protests by certain elements. And I, as their son and also their brother, strongly also stand with them, because the people of FCT can only take a stand when we stand together. And right now we are standing together to say that we are not in support of any national protest that will be staged in FCT, and those who are planning to do so should distance themselves from it.
We, the indigenous people of FCT, are saying no to any kind of protest against this present government. The reason are, this is the only government that have recognized the indigenous people of FCT. And we will continue to support the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu 101%. Because what we have been agitating for, he have come to our aid. We don't have any reason to fight the government.
I want to say this categorically, that we, the women, we say no to protest, because the government has done well to us. The government is working for the women. Our president has never let the women down, especially in FCT. He has given us permanent secretary. An indigenous woman has taken that position. Say no to protest. We, the women of indigenous people of FCT, we say no to any protest that they want to do. If you have any protest that you want to do, go back to your state and allow us to be in peace, because we are enjoying what the president is doing to us.
A lot of things have been going on also.
Nuisance lele. Nuisance lele. Nuisance lele. Nuisance lele.
I wanted to say it like 1 million times. Nuisance lele. Nuisance lele. You see why the indigenous women Abuja won't protest? They gave them permanent secretary appointments. And president has been good to them. And because of this, don't come and protest in Abuja. Okay? Ìlú àwọn wèrè. With a smile. Ìlú àwọn wèrè. But that's not all. If you kind of all flashback or throwback, right? Jonathan once said this. I don't know how old you were 9 years ago. Do you mind? Take 9 years out of your age, please, while you watch this.
To address old people like me, because we are spent already. Either you vote for the young Nigerians to be relevant in the Nigerian political history, or you vote for you to be irrelevant. They want to take us to the old days where nobody sees voters' cards, but results were announced. Nigeria must move forward. Nigeria is for the youth. Nigeria is not for old people like us. The youth must redefine this country. The young generation must redefine this country. We must take this country to where we want to go. Nobody can push us backward. The past is past. They have led us backward and backward. In fact, when we were born, we were told that at independence, Nigeria, Brazil, Malaysia, Indonesia, and even India, we are all at the same level. That is what we are told when I was in secondary school. That is what we were told when I was in the university. Now all those countries have left us behind. And some people want to take us backward. Do you want to go backward? Nigerian youth, do you want to go backward? If they have succeeded in fighting corruption, corruption wouldn't have been with us today. If somebody tells you that the best way to fight corruption is to come and arrest your uncle and father and see on television and dump him, you don't stop corruption. But you must set up institutions, strengthen them to prevent people from even touching the money. So immediately I suspect your uncle, I can just create him and throw him to Kirikiri. Is that the way to stop corruption? Immediately I suspect you that you have done something wrong, I just ask police army, catch you and throw you into jail. Is that the country you want? No! You must vote for your liberation. You must vote for your development. You must vote to take Nigeria to the moon. You cannot vote to take Nigeria backward. Leave us who have debt to address all.
You don't pass, last. Everybody go shop breakfast.
Igbere Jolantan. There, Nigeria economy was nearly $600 billion the base economy. Then, over 80 million other Nigerians who later lost their jobs, became jobless, and became poorer. Some of them still have jobs. Many businesses many business owners, right, who had businesses 9 years ago. Some of them, they did America, they did UK, they did all over the place right now. For those ones who are able to japa, others, they don't join their colleagues in the poverty basket, in the poverty capital of the world. Now everything just seems like a decades ago, like long time ago. It wasn't that long time ago. Sure you get. So, Showore, their military has come out to say you have the right to protest, but what they don't want is violent protest. But what is Sobaseki saying here?
We just kept quiet last Thursday. Yeah. If they try what they tried last Thursday, Nigeria will burn. And I will lead it. You don't behave like that. We are past that stage. If you want to you go to court, you wait for the court. I mean, we're not animals. The fact that we kept quiet, I told all of you, you are the one that have something to lose. Do not mean that they should take us for granted. Yes. Those people who did it, they refused to arrest them. Rather, they want to come and arrest our boys. Let them try.
What is he saying? Nigeria will burn and I will lead it. Are you right? You better go get your beret like the quota system billionaire Dangote. Everybody, they get their own beret now. So you're likely going to be killed by Nigeria than you will get killed if you go out there to take these criminals out.
I want to ask you again, because this is a question that I asked at the beginning. How certain are you that Nigerians are ready? That Nigerians are hungry enough to hit the streets, to have this protest? And who's to say that this protest does not have any form of political colorations to it?
You know, I don't know why people want to keep denying that the reason why people are protesting today is because of the wrong political decisions we have made. Even the people in power today, the APC, they took a template from what is known as protest to power. In 2012, after occupying Nigeria, That was when APC actually came to power, because they took advantage of anger against the PDP regime at that time, entrenched themselves, in the protest movement, and became, a few years later, the ruling party in the country. Everything in Nigeria is political. So why are you trying to deny that it won't be political? Hunger is political. The kind of hunger we are facing, the poverty that is facing Nigeria is political. The insecurity is political. I mean, the unemployment in the country is political. The corruption in the country is political. So why is anybody denying that, this is political survival of the Nigerian state that is causing the Nigerian citizens to come to the barricades? So why is anybody afraid to say that it is political? The people.
It is political, Showore. God bless you. And the extra you helped me add is that, yes, people are going to say they don't want to die, right? They don't want to die. But you know something? Sure, as Showore put it too, you are likely going to get killed, kidnapped, and all that stuff, even without going to any protest.
Next to you, can we persevere through this? Can we, borrow a leaf from the South Africans who continued for years? Can we borrow a leaf from the Kenyans who we saw persevere even after it looked like the government caved? They continued, and the protests are still on as we speak.
Exactly, and that's what is important. I don't think people should already throw in the gauntlet, or surrender in a protest that hasn't even started at all. It's not going to be bloodier than we are going through. Nigeria is a bloody space already. If you travel on our highways, you are likely to die in a car accident that you die in a protest. If you go to a farm now as a farmer in the northeast and northwestern part of the country, you're not likely to return home than you're likely to return from a protest. So if you go to hospital now, you're likely to be misdiagnosed and die of that misdiagnosis, then you will die of a protest. So why don't you just abandon all your fears and let all of us unite at once, step out and start going in the direction of the Freedom Square, wherever we might find it in the country, and free ourselves and have a new day and, jettison our fear. We have been afraid forever. It is fear that drove majority of us to be going to churches on Sundays, on Mondays, and up to Friday. It is fear that is driving a lot of us to be doing things that we should not be doing. It's fear that made us lose our dignity. It is fear that made our parents not to do what we're doing now. Because had my grandfather protested during his own time, my father protested during, my burden would have been lessened now.
Next to you.
Possibly. So right now, the announcement that we have received is that the Nigerian police have they've directed their personnel to start raiding for organizers' offices, organizers' workshops across major cities in Nigeria to stop protesters from accessing used tires for burning. Not just that, they've also activated their military, a secret stuff, right? To begin to go after the suspected areas that people are going to possibly assemble, and even the people that are calling out the protesters should be picked up before the end of the month, before the 1st of August. Wike has vowed that they should go and ask about him in Rivers State, okay? That it will make sure that Abuja is off limit for your protest. So presently, let me say this to you, presently, everyone in APC, okay, is against your protest to start with. Then that means everyone in PDP too. But their own is that they will hide behind the APC. So all the state governors, they have been mobilized enough that they must make sure that none of you gather anywhere. Because with the collaboration of, with the directive given to the commissioners of police, military, this or that, as we speak, they are to prevent any form of anything anywhere. And it must be simultaneous. So the state governors must provide logistics as well to make sure that those who want to stop the protest indeed. In some states, They are mobilizing the thugs, hungry Nigerians, poor Nigerians that they are giving 50 cents or 50 pence to, less than £1, to ensure that this doesn't hold. And then in the media, they continue to, seems like, advise Nigerians about how to protest. Listen to this motherfucker too.
This situation. I will say that for us in the military, the Constitution is clear as to how and when the military gets involved and our responsibility to the nation. On the other hand, I will further say that while citizens have a right to peaceful protest, they do not have a right to mobilize for anarchy and unleash terror. It is easy to see that the contemporary context of the planned protest is to shadow the happenings in Kenya, which I must say is violent, and add that it remains unresolved. Already, we have detected some unscrupulous elements bent on hijacking the planned protest with the aim of making it violent. Many are therefore following in ignorance. For instance, there are indications that if you possess a smartphone, if you possess a car, if you possess a shop, if you own a house, or even use air condition in your house, you have been labeled a target. Other targets that have been labeled include places of worship, businesses, markets, ethnic groups, and members of other political parties, among other items and areas targeted. Accordingly, the level of violence being envisaged can only be described as a state of anarchy. The armed forces on its part will not stand by and allow anarchy to befall our nation. This is because we have seen wars and have witnessed anarchy. This situation.
Nuisance lele.
Ọ̀gá Stevie Wonder, wèrè tó ń wọ shade nínú unlit room. We know your type. He said that some people are coming, if you have a phone, if you have a TV, if you have a car, if you have a house, if you have any of these, there are some protesters that are coming to take them from you. That is what that word Afoju is talking about. Oh. Right? But when we help them, anywhere where you see Tinubu supporter, any of them, even if they be deaf and dumb, arrest them. Why? Because I know what they think. They are evil. They are the ones threatening violence here and there. Are you with me? So, if you wonder, so if you want to do your work, they are everywhere. They are threatening everybody. You need to arrest some of the Obas. You arrest the Obas. You arrest one Oba in Lagos. They say na Oba, one Agbero like that. That said that any non-Yoruba must not come out from the 1st to the 10th of August. I want with you. These are the people you should arrest. They are the ones threatening people. Nobody threatening anyone. But that's what they do. Let's keeping the track. Where would you tell this mama to go and protest, though?
If I see Tinubu, this pepper, so I go screw the rose and rub his face. No matter they tell you so. Tinubu, I go. No, let me even talk about Tinubu. Tinubu na person. Tinubu no be person.
Oh yeah, good evening, ma.
Evening, sir.
What's your name?
I'm Mrs. Juliet.
Where you be?
From Afowa.
Afowa. Mama, how you see the Nigerian market now?
Nigerian market tough, oh. But we see thank God. It tough well. Because what you see on market day, we no believe. We see thank God.
So the last market you come when that's happen?
I did the market, oh. We did. I did the market everything happen. It's a terrible something. History where be say you know they finish. Now you happen that last market. But all this say we see thank God.
For how long you know they call this market before?
Never catch. I know if it's a daughter. Since 2016, I did this market.
But since you don't do this town, you don't ever hear say something like that happen before?
For where even my what do you call it so? My mother-in-law, almost 80 years plus, I asked her, I said, mother, since wedge boss, you don't ever see something? He said no. So talk less on me the boy yesterday.
So mama, what do you feel say na it cause this whole thing?
We don't know.
Okay, so mama now, the way the Nigeria be now, if you see Tinubu, what you go tell her?
I go kill her. If I see Tinubu, this pepper so, I go screw the rose and rub his face. No matter they tell you so. Tinubu, I go. No, let me even talk about Tinubu. Tinubu na person. Tinubu not be person. Because I put us for this mess today. God go punish her.
Mama, what is reason? What is reason when they say God go punish her?
God go punish her because he no try. Nigeria supposed to be like this.
Okay, how the tomato? How this Tinubu regime take affect am?
This tomato before they sell at 200. You understand me? Before this tomato na 200, but now 500. This pepper na 200, but now na 500. Who cause her? Na Tinubu. 500, 200. Who pa?
Say if you see Tinubu, which advice you go give am?
Advice? I no fit give you bad advice. Oh, I go swear for her. Not be hard one I go give her. He no go well with Tinubu. Until that be the prayer I go pray for her. He will never well with Tinubu. That be the prayer.
No.
If I see Tinubu, this pepper so, I go screw the rose and rub his face. No matter they
That's how people feel. You get that? That's how they feel. And they have the right to feel so. In case if you don't know, they do have the right to feel so. And if they choose to protest because of what they are feeling economically, you cannot say, oh, people should understand. And then you are manufacturing scenarios or reasons why you want them killed. You want them killed. As Abuja, I'm going to play this as Abuja message again. Then we're going to go and take calls. I'll leave the rest there for later. Okay? Before as Abuja, all of you, what's they call this place for Mushi again? You know this place, eh? That is not Busho. That is main town, Mushi, Ojuwoye. Abi? The center of excellency. It is well. So, as Abuja, I'll use your advice again, and I hope they listen. As the days draws closer, everyone is threatening. Press conference after press conference. People will not even participate in any, that is not built to participate in any protest. They are issuing different threats. And my answer be this, before we go on the break.
My name is General Gabe Asabuja, Dogdimbo 1 of Niger Delta, the Ikuli 1. Wow. I don't come back again, no. I don't come back. before I go declare me wanted. Maybe this one, a president or IG will declare me wanted. Now my work be this. Now my business. Before I go say wanted. Waiting I want to talk about. Now about this protest. You see this protest? 1st of August. This protest go strong. Oh. You know why it go strong? The hunger too much. The way things they cost, they increase, they too much. Check in Africa, Nigeria is the lowest. In Africa, Nigeria they come down. We they reduce. Instead of increasing in Africa, we they reduce. We they come down, we they reduce in the whole Africa, a whole giant of Africa. Number 1 in Africa. Now we they reduce, we they last. This protest go shake, it go tough. So I use this opportunity. They tell government, federal government, they tell the military, the soldiers, police, army, DSS, make on no shoot anybody, no kill any civilian, and they draw hand for ear, no shoot civilian. Because if I kill any civilian, you go turn to another thing. And civilian, no fight any military man. Peaceful demonstration, no fight any military man. No go carry stick, go near any force man. No carry stone. No go do anything. Peaceful demonstration.